Hello everyone, this is Mark from 3D Origami Dream Bank, and this is a tutorial for the 3DO DB Halo. This tutorial is for replacing the cutting wheel, and this cutting wheel lasts for a long time, but you're going to want to replace it after a while if it doesn't cut your paper, and this is the only thing you're going to have to replace. So let's get started. First thing you're going to do is turn the Allen wrench sideways and pull it up. Next, you're going to take the handle off and the spacer. You're going to use your Allen wrench and you're going to loosen your locking collar. The Allen wrench fits inside here, and with just a couple of easy turns, the locking collar is going to come off. Now, you'll see the locking collar fall, and you can remove the handle from the suction cup. Take the suction cup off, remove your locking collar, and then looking at the machine from this angle, you have a big gear on this side, and all you're going to do to replace this, because it's going to look worn out, is you're going to just loosen these two screws. So I'll use my Phillips head. I recommend using a Phillips head screwdriver, not a drill, because you don't want to strip these screws out. Dump everything over. Now what you can do is pull this part up, and when you pull them up, it's going to grab these gears and it's going to pull them off for you. This top cap and side piece, they'll come right off. You got to move the crankshaft back and forth, and then this through here, it's real easy to do, and the top will come off. Now next, all you have to do is use, you can use a flathead screwdriver or whatever tools you have, and you're going to want to take this side off. We're almost done. Take this piece off. Take your old one out. It would look like this, and then put your new one back. All done. Next, to put the machine together, just put your right side part on, and make sure that your paper ejector is right here, and here is connected. Your right side bearing assembly, go ahead and check and make sure that everything is loose in here, ready to go, and make sure these are lined up correctly. For the bottom part, you'll just be putting your screws back in, lock washer first. Everything's in reverse order. Again, just put your screws in by hand, because if you notice any kind of resistance, you want to make sure you make some adjustments that you don't ruin or strip a screw out. Okay, turn the machine over. Next thing you're going to do is put in these gears. And if the gears don't fit on correctly, hold one with your thumb and just turn this big gear at the bottom. until they line up. It's that simple. Now let's work on the suction cup part down at the bottom. Before we do that, we're just checking we have all the parts here. But before that, we want to make sure that we put this housing back on, because we can't put this handle back on until this housing is on. So in order to do that correctly, you want to put this crankshaft in and line it up to your big wheel, and then you're going to move each part back and forth, having this tilted up, have it go through, and then also you want to just push it in and pull that down. And then right now is a good opportunity to pull this out as far as you can. Put your spacer on. You can check your distance with this, but as of right now, you're going to be ready to put your suction cup assembly on. Turn the machine upside down. Right here and here is where you want to line up your suction cup. On the side, you have to do some of this by touch. You can peek in there every once in a while and see if it's lined up, but you can also move the handle back and forth and you can see that it's working. Turn this handle back and forth until you see it go through here. And once the handle is shown through, it's time to grab your Allen wrench and locking collar and feed it through the bottom. Once that's on there, push it all the way through and tighten up your handle. Turn it over and just give it one more snug adjustment. Like that. The Allen wrench serves two purposes: to do the locking collar, but it also keeps your crank on, and also is a storage space for your Allen wrench, because this will prevent you from losing your Allen wrench. Squeeze on your gear cap. Make sure this is out as far as you can. You can hold it in place with your fingers over here. Fit on your handle. Everything is really tight, as tight as possible, so you may have to exercise this a couple of times to get it right. But this does conclude the assembly, disassembly for replacing the cutting wheel. This is a polycarbonate high quality cutting wheel. Thank you for your time. Thanks for watching my tutorial. This is Mark from 3D Origami Dream Bank, and you can buy all these parts from Etsy.com. Thanks for watching.